Tonight on Week 10 of the Fox 14 Pressbox, it's Regional Championship Week in Southeast Kansas. CNC rivals Galena and Frontenac meet tonight for a regional title. Girard aims to stay undefeated and advance to the state quarterfinals, hosting Parsons. The Pittsburgh Purple Dragons welcome in DeSoto, looking to keep their season alive, while Riverton does the same against Osage City. In Missouri, the undefeated Carthage Tigers play their first playoff game at home against Willard. Webb City aims to move on to the district championship, facing Republic in the semifinals. The Joplin Eagles, fresh off a close win over Lee's Summit, host a rematch with Nixa for a spot in the district title game. And in Oklahoma, Quapaw and Commerce square off, with the winner earning a home playoff game. This is the four states' only 30-minute high school football highlight show. This is the season finale of the Fox 14 Pressbox, and it starts right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the 10th and final Pressbox show of the season here on Fox 14. Fox 14 Sports Director Jacob Leonard. Here beside me, like she has been all season long, is Danny Terzer.
This week is a huge week for playoff football in both Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri. It's district semifinals week in Missouri and regional championship week in Kansas.
Now we're starting in Southeast Kansas with two of the best out of the CNC in Frontenac and Galena. Now they're in the same league, but they actually did not play in the regular season. Tonight, the Raiders and Bulldogs meet in Galena for a 3A regional championship. Galena at 8-1, Frontenac enters at 7-2. And the first drive for Frontenac, Justice Compton. Tough runner, man. Compton picks up 25 and a first down. The Raiders finish off the drive with quarterback Colin McCartney getting in for a 4-yard touchdown. Frontenac up 7-0. A quick answer, though, from Galena. Check this out. 4th and 10. From the 25, Brett Sarwinski rolls out, hits Dawson Mooney. Big play there, but Frontenac up 14-6 after the first. Second quarter, all defense. Right before halftime, McCartney to the end zone as time expires. Pass falls incomplete. Still 14-6 at halftime. Frontenac defense just smothered Galena all night. Big third quarter from Mario Mangini. Gets the interception on the near sideline. Later in the third, it's Mangini again. His second interception of the quarter. Big return this time all the way across the field. Raiders add a touchdown off the turnover to go up 21-6. Fourth quarter, more Frontenac defense. Brady Stanley with the interception this time. Raiders hold Galena to just 6 points all night. Frontenac rolls 31-6. They'll face Rock Creek in the state quarterfinals next week.
Staying in the 3A bracket, the Girard Trojans host Parsons tonight for a regional title. These two teams have been two of the best stories in Southeast Kansas all season.
Now, Girard is undefeated, while Parsons is 7-2 after winning just 3 games last season. Now, tonight, only one will earn a regional championship and move on to the state quarterfinals. First drive of the game here, Luke Nigaman pitches it off to Bo Harris. Trojans ahead early. Now Parsons trying to bounce back here. This one gets thrown over the middle to Landon Wheat. It's a nice pickup of 35. Next play, Parsons goes deep again. It's J.J. Kendrick. We're knotted up at 7. Now later in the first, Trojans go for it on 4th and long. Nigaman rolls out, finds Harris for the first down. Just a couple plays after that, Girard gets the touchdown on this dump off to Brecken Troike. Trojans back in the lead. Now Vikings respond again. They complete this one to Cade Brown. Game tied back up. After that, though, Trojan offense comes alive. Nigaman connects with Troike again for another touchdown. That makes it 20-13. Then to send the Trojans to the half, Alex Kester finds the hole for the touchdown. He's all pumped up. Girard ends Parsons' season tonight and moves on 32-13. Moving now to Southwest Missouri, the Joplin Eagles are in the Class 6 District 3 semifinals after getting by Lee's Summit in double overtime last week.
Tonight, Joplin aims to move on to the district championship game, hosting the Nixa Eagles. This is the second meeting of the season between the two teams. Joplin beat Nixa by 3 in the regular season. Joplin facing 4th down on 15, handoff to Quentin Renfro. Eagles fumble. Lonnie Walker recovers and Nixa takes over. They get all the way down to the other end. 3rd and long, Connor Nackal looking for Kaysen Hammett, but Corey Reed is there to break up the pass. Nixa settles for the field goal. They take the lead 13-10. Fourth quarter, Renfro makes the short run right in for the score. Joplin on top 17-13. The Eagles punch in another. Joplin gets it done 24-13. They'll play Lee's Summit North in the district championship game. To the Class 5 District 6 bracket, Carthage at home against Willard in the semifinals after a bye in round 1. Well, it's a fast start. First play of the game, Caden Cabans pitches it to Luke Gall. He breaks a few tackles, goes to the other side of the field. A 70-yard touchdown run, and that's one way to make a statement. Shortly after, Tigers take over on downs from 12 yards out. Cabans goes back to Luke Gall. He's already got his second touchdown of the night. The Tigers are up 14-0. All right, let's see this Carthage defense. Micah Lindsay flies in for the huge sack, makes it 4th down, and Willard punts it away. Carthage making their way back down the field. Cabans to Hudson Moore. Tigers convert on 4th down. A few plays later, Cabans runs it in 1 yard for the score. Carthage rules by Willard 42-20. After a bye week in round 1, the Lamar Tigers are back in the Class 2 District 4 semifinals. Lamar welcomes in East Newton tonight. The Tigers roll 48-6. That's their 21st consecutive win. Lamar moves on to the district championship, and they faced Fair Grove for a district championship next Friday. The Pittsburgh Purple Dragons have a chance to claim a regional championship tonight, hosting the DeSoto Wildcats.
Now, Pittsburgh kind of on a roll right now. Last week they set a new program playoff record with 63 points against KC Turner, and they've won 5 of the last 6 coming into tonight's game against the Wildcats. Pick it up in the 3rd quarter, Pittsburgh playing a little catch up. They're down 24. Cooper Hayden rolls out and finds Matt Smith for the completion. They pick up about 40 yards on this one. Now a few plays after that, Sam Torleen breaks in and gets the sack for the Wildcats. We'll move ahead to the 4th quarter now. Cooper Hayden heaves it up. DeSoto will come down with it for the interception. It's Carson Miller. Wildcats take possession. Then when they got the ball, this handoff goes to Ethan Schultz. It'll get him to the 3-yard line. Then Bryson Brummer finishes the job. He puts DeSoto on top 31-0. That would end up being the final score. Pittsburgh gets shut out to end their season. Well, we got a lot more high school football playoff action to get to. After the break, the Chanute Blue Comets aim to pick up their 9th straight win and earn a regional title against Bishop Miege.
Plus, Webb City hosts Republic in the district semifinals, and highlights out of Riverton, Nevada, Quapaw, and more. We'll be right back. Nevada Tigers opened up the playoffs last week with a 64-6 win over the KC East Bears. It was the 5th time that Nevada has scored more than 50 points in a game this season. The Tigers aim to stay rolling tonight and move on to the district championship, hosting the Bolivar Liberators. Tigers with the ball, a handoff to Avius Stedman, busting through the line. Dusting the defense, Stedman takes it all the way to the house for a touchdown. A 2-point conversion gives the Tigers the lead 8-0 in the 1st quarter. The Liberators with the ball. Brant Meredith passed to Josh Bowes in the end zone. Bolivar within 1 with that. On their 2-point conversion, Meredith takes the snap and keeps, bounces off the defenders and in. That makes it 8-8. And this one didn't want to end. In 3 overtimes, Nevada gets by Bolivar 40-38.
The McDonald County Mustangs, man, they've been a good story all year. They're 9-1 after beating Monette 35-0 in the first round of the playoffs last week. It's their best season in school history so far. And they're not done. McDonald County tops Hillcrest 48-21 tonight in the district semifinals. The Mustangs are now 10-1. They're going to face West Plains for the Class 4 District 6 title next week. Well, the Chanute Blue Comets are also enjoying a special season this fall. Chanute blew out Bonner Springs in the first round of the playoffs last week. It was their 8th straight win, puts them at 8-1 coming into the night. A huge game this evening for the Blue Comets. They're at home playing for a regional championship against Bishop Miege. Now, Miege strikes first. Mac Armstrong, such a good name for a quarterback, gets it out to Rowan Putz. Putz does the rest into the end zone. Failed 2-point conversion, though, makes it 6-0. Chanute responds here. Ty Leedy on the ground. Ball comes loose right before he scores. Cam Custer, though, there to jump on it. Chanute takes a 7-6 lead. Stags pull away after that, though. Armstrong goes back to Putz. This one deep down the sideline, wide open for the score. Miege back in front with that, 13-7. Then later in the second, they go to the ground game. It's Jalen Birch fighting his way in for the score. Chanute hangs around, but Miege ends the Comets season, winning 33-21.
After a big win against Colgan last week, the Humboldt Cubs aim to earn a 2A regional title tonight on the road against Wellsville. The Eagles, though, too much for Humboldt, winning 49-8. Humboldt finishes the season with a 6-4 overall record. It's the 5th straight year the Cubs have finished with a 500 record or better. When we come back, the Riverton Rams host Osage City, aiming to pick up a regional championship, plus Quapaw and Commerce meet for a rivalry game in the final week of the regular season. We'll have all that and more after the break. The Riverton Rams have a chance to claim a regional championship on their home field tonight. The Rams host the Osage City Indians this evening in the second round of the 2A playoffs. Riverton is 7-2 coming into this one, while Osage City has just one loss at 8-1. Osage City with the ball in the first. Landon Boss keeps it, runs it in for the short run for the score, 7-0. In the second now, Riverton tries to get going. Walker Terry gets intercepted by Boss. He eventually gets taken down, but it leads to this. The Boss passes to a wide open man, Caden Kirkpatrick. He walks it into the end zone untouched. Osage City up 14-0 at half. Riverton owns the second half, though. They come back 28-22 to win it in overtime. In 8-man action in southeast Kansas, the St. Paul Indians are on the road, facing Lebo for a regional title. St. Paul falls in this one 50-0. The Indians finish the season with a 6-4 overall record.
I just have to address this real quick because obviously we showed Osage City going up 14-0 at halftime on Riverton. It's just how it goes sometimes when we can only be out there for a half a game, man.
It's quite the comeback, though.
Yeah, no. I wish we could have got some of them, but Riverton, I'm sorry, we had to leave, right? Well, this season, seen quite a turnaround for the Seneca Indians. Seneca was just 3-7 last year, but this season, they're first under head coach Cody Hilburn. They're 6-4 in the district semifinals tonight against Aurora. Now, the Hound Dogs also been good all season. They're 7-2 coming off a first-round bye. Aurora up 12-0 at half. Indians come out on fire. Ethan Fritchie, big connection to Jackson Graham. The very next play, Jackson Mars with the carry. Seneca, 2 quick touchdowns. They're up 13-12. Meanwhile, the Hound Dogs offense getting smothered by Seneca's defense. Really unable to get much going. Fast forward, 1 minute to play. Seneca on 4th and goal, going for the dagger. But Aaron Fisher with the tackle at the goal line. So, Aurora's ball, 99 yards to go. Time is running out. The Dogs get 1 first down, now facing a 4th down. Once again, the Seneca defense not leaving anybody open. That does it. Seneca gets by Aurora in a low-scoring game, 13-12. So I read this a little bit ago. We have 4, this is crazy. We have 4 Big 8 teams still alive for district championships next week. McDonald County, Seneca, Nevada, and Lamar. 4 teams from one conference have a chance to win district championships next week. Obviously, we'll have all that covered next week. Now, right now, we're at our final break here on Pressbox. When we come back, we go to Northeast Oklahoma for a rivalry game between Quapaw and Commerce. Plus, take a look at the local college schedule for tomorrow afternoon. First, though, here are a few more playoff scores out of Southwest Missouri. Welcome back to our final segment of the night here on Pressbox. We're going to Northeast Oklahoma now with a district rivalry game in Quapaw.
The Wildcats welcome in the Commerce Tigers tonight in the final week of the regular season. Both teams are 7-2 overall this season. They're also both 5-1 in the district, with their only loss being to first place Powhuska. In the second half, Commerce up 14-0. Quapaw punches the ball out, causing the fumble. They jump on it for the turnover, unable to make anything happen though. Later, Quapaw here, Peyton Schapp scrambles, gets rid of it. It's tipped in the air for the interception. Lots of turnovers. Another one here. Grace Shelton picked off by Zane Stand. Quapaw still unable to get points. Back to Commerce. The handoff to Eric Cunningham. He runs it in, tripping into the end zone. Commerce blanked Quapaw tonight, 21-0. We're almost out of time here on Pressbox, but before we go, a quick look at what's coming up tomorrow at the college level.
Both Pittsburg State and Missouri Southern will play at home tomorrow afternoon. For Southern, Senior Day hosting Northwest Missouri State. The Lions are 3-6, while the Bearcats are 7-1, climbing up the national rankings to number 6. Then this one, probably the biggest game of the weekend in the MIAA, with Pittsburg State hosting Washburn. Both teams are 7-2 through 9 weeks. Both of them still hoping to sneak into the playoffs. It's also a big day for the Gorilla seniors, who will play their final home game of their college careers.
You don't realize how fast it goes until you're actually here. And you look back at everything that we've been through, all of us seniors have been through. It's just been a roller coaster, and and we're still here. People joke around with us that we're old and this is our 10th year in college, but we've outlasted them all. This season, I've tried to slow down and really take it all in, and just kind of close my eyes and remember the smells and the sounds of the Gorilla Walk. But this one, I think I'll take it a little bit more slow and really enjoy it, because that's something, and that feeling that you get on the Gorilla Walk is something that you can only get in that place and time. So that's something that I'm going to try to slow down and cherish this last Saturday.
Just speaking as a Pittsburg State graduate, I can't stand Washburn. They always, they've won 3 straight and 7 of the last 10, right? Even the national championship year in 2011, they were the only team to beat Pittsburg State in the regular season.
You've been pumped about this game for so many days now.
I've been waiting for it. I can't wait. I'm going to be there. It's going to be such nice weather. Both teams 7-2. I know what I'm hoping for, and I hope it happens, right?
Well, that's all of our time here tonight. If you missed any of our highlights, you can check them out shortly on the sports page at KOAMnewsnow.com.
You can also check out a complete replay of the show Sunday afternoon at 12:30 on the 4-State CW. All right, that's it. Not just for tonight, but that's it for this show this season. 10 weeks of Pressbox here, gone just like that. We have a lot of people who put a lot into this show. You're about to see their name in the credits. We owe a big thanks to them. And thank you for staying up late with us all year. So for the last time this season, she's Danny Terzer. I'm Jacob Leonard. We'll see you right back here next fall.